guys, happy Wednesday. Nothing too crazy going on today. I had a couple of maintenances. I got some footage from one of them. It's a AC install I did, and I cleaned up this whole furnace from an install I did probably about 3 years ago. There'll be a little clip of that for you just to show you the work that I did out there. I got another top 10 list for you today. This is the top 10 things that you need to do to acquire work. The best top 10 things that you can do to acquire work as an HVAC contractor, as an HVAC business owner. Uh, let's do a little sidebar here. I was kind of thinking about something. A lot of HVAC guys talk about how artificial intelligence (AI) cannot take our jobs, at least not in the field work that we do. It'd be pretty hard for AI and a robot to go meet Mr. and Mrs. Jones or Joe building owner and go fix their heating or cooling system. But a lot of HVAC YouTubers and a lot of HVAC guys just out in public are always talking about the AI stuff. But I wanted to talk a little different, something a little bit different as it pertains to AI, and that's our government. And I think we all know, and you can call me crazy, and you can call me a conspiracy theorist, but I'm pretty damn sure that the government controls the media, and they really control what we see, what we can digest, and it sways a lot of people's opinions. But I was kind of thinking about something because I've been watching a few videos here and there, and those are probably swayed as well and manipulated. But what if everything that we see is or or a good portion of what we see, movies, politics especially, is AI generated? What if when the president of the United States walking up, what if his face is transposed on with AI and it's not really him talking? And what if they've been doing this for many years? If they could be doing it for 50 years, because I'm a big firm believer that the government gets everything given to them, or they have everything way before society gets it. So let's say we've had AI now what for 5 years or whatever it's been, probably less than that. They've probably had it at least 20, if not 50 years. And what if 90% of what we see, or even more, as it pertains to the government and anything that manipulates people's thinking, whether to the left, to the right, to up or down, is manipulated by artificial intelligence, or whatever you want to call it, something fake. And I don't want to get into a whole big thing here, but I might make a whole separate video on this because I've been thinking about it a lot, because there's some things that I've seen that seem like they're manipulated digitally, and I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not going to waste too much time on this video with it, but it's fascinating to me, and it's probably all done for the sake of turning everybody against each other. So I'm gonna do some more research and probably download some clips and put a video together on that. And I think I'm gonna change this channel probably to Seton HVAC and more, because I feel like I branch out and talk about other things that interest me, and I don't want to turn off just the HVAC people that are coming on just to look for HVAC stuff. So let me know if that's more stuff you want to see, because I got a lot going on up here, and I'd like to talk about it. So anyway, quick clip here of the job I went out to today, a maintenance. I want to show you the work that I did there and some little tips there. And then we'll get to the top 10 list for today. Like I said, these, just like yesterday's and the day before, these were derived from some shorts that I did yesterday, and I just figured I'd compile them into a video. Top 10 things that you should do to gather work. when you start an HVAC business. The top 10 best things. So enjoy. Hey guys, just a quick maintenance out here today, but I want to show you this job I cleaned up. So I didn't install the furnace. I added AC to it. This was a complete hack job by one of the big companies in town. So I redid everything. I pulled the furnace, um, and it's because I needed to stack it on top of the coil. Cleaned all this up. Um, fixed the vent, put some heat tape, or fixed the drain, put some heat tape on it, made sure that it was connected right, put the proper T that's supposed to be above your trap in the furnace, put my easy trap on the coil. Like I said, the entire drain for the 90% furnace here in the garage has heat tape on it so it doesn't freeze. Like to have piped that outside, but I went ahead and insulated the vent here. Not going to redo the whole thing, and then I had to get creative with the line set. Off the coil here. It's up. I had to go up over the garage door here. If you can see that or not. I don't. Okay. There. It's outside. It's my AC I installed. I just cleaned all the crap out of it. Piece of line hide. So yeah. Quick little maintenance out here. Everything's new and it's well taken care of, so I just got all my readings off everything, but I just want to show you my install real quick. Wish I could have showed you what it looked like before. Yeah, they did put a big drip leg here. They put it before the valve. What I should have done when I reinstalled this furnace, I should have made this a drip leg here, but it is what it is. This has been like 3 years now that I installed the AC. Just want to show you that improper drip leg there because it needs to be after the valve, so you can shut the valve off and open that up if you need to. But that'll never fill up anyway, so we're fine. It's got a drip leg before it goes into the furnace. That's the most important thing. For the delay on the cooling, I'm going to check a couple things on the AC and get on out of here. Hey guys, Seton HVAC here. So, 2 days ago, I went over 10 things that you need to know before starting an HVAC business. Yesterday, I went over 10 mistakes that you do not want to make when starting an HVAC business. And today, we're going to go over the 10 best advertising methods that you can use when starting an HVAC business. What are the best forms of advertising for you? So, we're going to get going here in a second, but yeah, top 10 forms of advertising when you're starting an HVAC business. All right, guys, Seton HVAC here. So, number one on my list of the best advertising methods for an HVAC contractor. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Referrals and word of mouth. So, if you're not getting any of those right off the bat, as soon as you get that first job, make sure that you go the extra mile, do it the best you can. You'll start to get that word of mouth going. Talk amongst your neighbors, family, friends, and it'll just kind of domino from there. So, yeah, word of mouth, referrals, they're almost slam dunks every time. Don't bid them high because, they're a referral. You think that you're going to get the job. Treat them like you would any other project. Bid it properly the way you would as if it was somebody just off the street, and do a good job for them, and you get plenty of word of mouth, plenty of referrals. So number one, advertising method in HVAC. Hey guys, Seton HVAC here. So number two on my top 10 list of best ways to find work in an HVAC business is social media, obviously. YouTube, Facebook. I don't use it, but TikTok, Instagram, all those. The only ones I use is Facebook and YouTube. But I know there's lots of different things in social media that can help you get work. I guess Nextdoor is considered social media as well. But I I worked a whole summer based off of Facebook jobs that I got. Little Facebook ads I did, not necessarily paid ones. Some of them were unpaid, and man, it just cascades. Once you start advertising on social media, people find you out. local regional groups. Get on there, talk to everybody, let them know that you're an HVAC guy, and you will get work. Hey guys, Seton HVAC here. So number three on my top 10 list of ways to get work when owning an HVAC business. Number three, a good website. So what you want to do is you want to have a website that gives people your basic information, what you do. You don't want to be too descriptive, but you want it to be professional. And the main thing is you want to make it very, very easy for people to contact you. If they got to go through a bunch of pages and go through a bunch of hoops to get a hold of you, they're not going to do it. Make sure your email is on there. Make sure your phone number's on there. Make sure there's a quick contact me button on there where they can just fill out their name and maybe their phone number and a quick description of what they need. That's what my website has, and I get quite a bit of traffic from that. And yeah, so number three on my list of top 10 ways to find work when owning an HVAC business is your website. Hey guys, Seton HVAC here. So, number four on my list of top 10 ways to find work when you own an HVAC business is search engine optimization. So, make sure on the internet that you have good search engine optimization, whether it be Google AdWords or you know local searches on the maps, etc. Your website is easy to be found. Make sure you maintain those 5-star reviews, of course, and people will start calling you. Make sure you got plenty of testimonials on there when people search. There's lots of different review sites, Yelp, which I don't really like, Bird's Eye, Google reviews. Even if people go on Facebook, just make sure that it's easy for people to find you. And if you find the right SEO guy, search engine optimization person, they can lead you in the right direction so that you come up sooner on searches. So number four, SEO. Hey guys, Seton HVAC here. So number five on my top 10 list of ways to find work when you first are starting an HVAC business. Number five, get a hold of some local business groups, contractor groups. You go have a cup of coffee once or twice a week, maybe twice a month, whatever their schedule is, and get in with them. People that home builders, other trades such as electricians, plumbers, general contractors, realtors. Get in with those people, and they will send you work as long as you keep them in mind and keep sending them stuff. It's kind of a give and take thing. And you got to be somewhat of a public speaker because you're going to have to get up and talk in front of a group. If that's not your thing, then that wouldn't be for you. But yeah, these contractor groups, these business owner groups that meet like at a Starbucks or wherever it may be, are pretty good for finding work if you're not finding enough. So number five on the list, contractor slash business owner groups that meet periodically for a cup of coffee. Real good way to find work. Hey guys, Seton HVAC here. So, number six on my top 10 list of ways to find work when you own an HVAC business. It's very simple. Um, all you have to do is get involved with your community. Okay, uh, get with your neighbors. Get out and about in your local community. Within probably a 30 mile radius or so. Talk to everybody. Hand out business cards whenever you see somebody, and just make it known what you do, what you offer to everybody that you come across. And I tend to rest on my laurels, and I don't do it every time I go out, and I kind of get complacent. But wear your company shirt when you can, and just let people know that you're out in the community. You have community involvement. In your local area, and people will call you, especially if you're friendly to them, of course. So yeah, number six on the list is community involvement. Hey guys, number seven on my list of the top 10 things that you want to do to find work as a new HVAC contractor. And this one, a lot of people don't think about, but what you want to do is you want to make nice and you want to make friends with other HVAC companies in the area. other one-man bands or maybe some medium-sized companies. They're good guys to talk to, go out and have lunch with, and be friends with, because there's going to be certain aspects of HVAC that they don't do. And when they get a customer calling them and they need something done, it's not something that they cover, they're going to call you, especially if they trust you and they know that you're not going to give them a bad name by them referring you. So make friends with other local HVAC contractors in your area, and network with them, and become very good friends with them. And you can give them work and they can give you work, and it works both ways. So yeah, number 7 on the list is buddy up with other HVAC contractors in your area. Hey guys, Seton HVAC here. So number 8 on my list of the top 10 things you want to do if you're a new HVAC contractor looking for work. And I don't really recommend this one, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Door to door. I've done this in the past. I've made up some flyers. Typically, I'd have a younger kid help me because they can run faster and get these out. But door hangers, even just a flyer you tuck into the door. I don't recommend putting anything in anybody's mailbox. The people do not like that. If it looks like somebody's home, maybe knock on the door, introduce yourself. If you notice it's an older home that maybe has an older HVAC system, but that's why this is number 8 on the list, door to door. If it gets to that, then you really need some work. Go for it. And I've done it. I've knocked on thousands of doors. Did I get much work from it? No, but it's another avenue to acquire work. So number 8 on my list, door to door. Hey guys, Seton HVAC here. So number 9 on my top 10 ways to acquire work when you're a new HVAC business owner, and this is why it's way down on 9 because I really hate them, is direct mailers. The reason it's so far down on my list is you can put out 10,000 of them and maybe you get 5 phone calls. Out of those 5, maybe get 1 or 2 small jobs of maintenance or something. But I just don't think the return on investment with direct mailers is there, and the work that's put into them, because you got to keep them fresh, you got to keep them going out all the time, and I just think what you pay for them is definitely not worth the that you'll get. Even if you put a coupon, I'm not the type of person that likes to put sales and coupons and stuff. I just think it cheapens your business. So yeah, direct mailers, number 9 on the list. And if you can avoid doing direct mailers, please do. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about those. I really don't like them. Hey guys, Seton HVAC here. So number 10, last of the top 10 things to do if you're trying to find work as a new HVAC business owner. And that, I think you can all agree with me, this should be last, and it probably shouldn't even be on the list, is pay referral sites like Service Magic. I think it's called Home Advisor now, Thumbtack, any of those pay per lead online services. They're just garbage. They're just collecting money from you. They're giving these referrals to other guys. You got to jump on the phone in 2 seconds or you're not getting the job. I recommend just staying away from them. You're going to spend a ton of money and it goes fast. And then to try to cancel those services is a pain in the ass. And yeah, Angie is another one. Just stay away from the pay per lead services. They're junk. And if I know there's some of you out there that probably make them work, but for most of you, it's going to be a big fat waste of time, and it's going to drain your wallet really quick. So anyway, that's the last one. My top 10 ways to find work as a new HVAC business owner. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If this is the first one you're seeing, go back and watch the other 9. And like I said, I'll always put these together. This will be a video tomorrow where you can catch them all in one longer video. So thanks for watching, guys.